and we are live on YouTube on the Talent Spotlight channel. We are live on Facebook on the Talent Spotlight, and we are live on the Twitter handle Talent Spotlight. With our special guest, which you can see her name below, Maria Liberati. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yes, that was great. Yeah.
On how are you doing today?
Good, good, great. Thank you for having me on the broadcast.
Yeah, it's really warm in the UK. And whereabouts are you? Because I think I think I've not checked your location exactly.
I'm in the United States. I'm between New York City and Philadelphia.
Right. Okay.
On the East Coast.
Because in the UK, there are a lot of people now mourning about the heat wave in the UK.
Oh, so we've been having a heat wave here, but it just today was the first day that it's actually a little bit cooler. We don't have all the humidity that we've had, but we've had some pretty intense weather here too.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I can guess. I can guess it must be really warm. You've sent me some material, your website and stuff, and it seems very interesting.
Uh-huh.
Uh, you've done a lot of stuff from blogging to writing to chef. So what came first? Was it writing or was it being a chef? Or
What came first?
yeah,
Actually, I was writing. I was modeling internationally, and I was doing writing on beauty and fashion and makeup as well. And I started modeling. I was modeling in Italy, and from
right.
there I began becoming interested in the culinary arts in Italy, and ended up studying the culinary arts there. First, at my family had a vineyard there, and then going to a culinary school in Italy, and then working with some chefs all over Italy. Yes.
Wow. That is very interesting.
Uh-huh.
And is there some, yeah, is there, yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, I can hear you. I'm sorry. There's notifications that I get on my computer. I forgot how to
Okay.
take that off. So
All right. Okay. No worries. That's absolutely fine. So your chef thing was at the beginning. I can see obviously you have a channel on YouTube regarding your chef stuff,
yes, I
which
do
is very
that, and we started one on Roku. Also, I don't know. I think Roku is all over the world. It's a streaming channel. It's a streaming device that you get. You hook it up to your TV, and kind of like Apple TV and Amazon TV. It's Roku.
yeah.
So yeah, so I have a channel that we've just started there, and just I had a TV show on PBS, which is kind of like the BBC of America, and I had that for a little bit, and now we're doing more streaming content on YouTube and Roku, and I have my podcast, the Maria Liberati Show, and we just started a radio station called The Basic Art of radio station. So it's just about home and garden and food and art, travel, culture, things like that.
All right. Okay. Wow. That's very interesting. That is.
Yes.
Uh, and being a chef. But is while you're doing this, while you're doing the chef, is that a full-time thing or
Well, I am also a serial entrepreneur. So
right?
as a chef, I have expertise in food and the culinary arts. So but it is in the sense of my book series, and I do consulting as a chef for food companies, home companies, and
Right.
also producing videos for companies on cooking and recipes and things like that. So yes, it is.
Okay, so it is a full-time thing.
Yes.
So
Yes, I never really think of it as a job because it's, it's something I really love doing. So everything I do, I'm fortunate enough that I can work at something I really enjoy doing. So,
right,
when you say the word job, it's hard for me to think of, oh yeah, this is a job, but it really doesn't, it's hard work, but they're all projects that I love and I enjoy doing. So it's not like it's a job, but it is really.
it is. It depends how you think of it, really, isn't it? Because there are people who have a job and they work for a living
Yes.
and they think of it as a job. Okay, now I'm finished. Now I'm finished for the weekend. For the weekend.
Yes, and now I just enjoy, I
Yeah,
just go shopping or
exactly.
mountain climbing or something like that, and just they're kind of off. But with me, it's like 24 hours because it's kind of my life, and I love food. I love cooking. I'm kind of always cooking and always involved in some way with food and things like that, and writing and you know what I'm doing. So it's not really, it's not a job where you're doing this 9 to 5. It's just all the time and anytime really.
So, what about promoting your channel, your YouTube channel?
Uh-huh.
How do you have to promote it a lot or to get the
Well, we've just started. The YouTube channel was actually just about started. We've just about started it. So we are working on doing that, on promoting it. But we just started the YouTube channel and we're just starting to populate it with content. So we'll be working more on promoting it soon. But we've just about started it about 2 months ago. So we didn't really start fully promoting it, but we're going to be
yeah?
starting to do that. Yes.
It does take a lot of effort to promote
Yes,
YouTube
it
as well.
it really does. It really does. So we're kind of trying to coordinate that with the podcast and promoting the podcast and the YouTube channel, and promoting my podcast on the YouTube channel. So, but anyway, yep, it all we'll get there. But yes, it
Yeah,
does. It does
absolutely.
take a lot of time.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, as long as uh, you work hard on it, keep on working hard on it, then you can get better results on YouTube and social media. It is all like a work in progress and these kind of stuff. But yeah, so is that how you made your website regarding when you were doing the chef stuff? You started doing that. You launched a website,
Well, the website I did when my first book came out, and because
right?
back that was like in 2006, and that was when people were saying, well, if you have a book, you need to have a website. That was before everybody had their own website. So they were all saying, you need to have a website if you have a book. So that was when I started my website, and the blog was just a natural extension from that. And
Right.
so yeah, so that was when I started that. But it just makes sense to have a website if you do have a book series. Yes.
And your website does obviously include a lot of stuff from
Yeah.
obviously it's very in depth, which is
Yes. Yeah.
which is really
Well,
good.
yeah, well, I've had it for a while, so it definitely is. We, spent some time in developing that, and that was started when it was kind of a new thing. So basically taught myself a lot of things that now, you know, um, people
Right.
just, know about, and you could learn a lot about it easily. Back then you kind of had to teach yourself how to, and research, and you still have to do that because there's always new things coming out. But yeah, so I started the website when we started the book series.
So is it just yourself who's doing all this, or is it like a whole team of people helping, or?
Well, with the website, when I first started the website, yeah, I had a designer, a photographer, like a graphic designer, photographer, webmaster. So yeah,
Right,
we had a group of people. The website has always been evolving. It's probably changed at least 5 or 6 times since the start. But yes, yeah,
right.
generally it takes, yeah, there are some people that are talented and can put together their own website, but I just prefer to do the writing and not maybe overseeing the creative stuff, but not really doing it, not doing any of the technical stuff.
All right, okay. Yeah, yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is website. You have to they do go a lot in a website as well in promoting it and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, yes.
Definitely. So what about your being a book author? When you did you decide you need to write? And
Well, I was writing for different magazines, and I was writing on beauty and fashion and makeup and natural, kind of like natural foods and natural skincare. And when I started studying the culinary arts, I decided, to write about that. And that's
right.
how I got into writing about that. And my books are more culinary memoirs. So they're not just, recipe books, they're culinary memoirs so that you have more of an experience. You experience the recipes.
All right, okay.
So you experience the recipes, not just ingredients, but there's stories that usually go along with the recipes.
Right. So is that all your books which you've released? How many books are in total? And
I have about 10 books now.
wow,
So yeah,
that's a lot of
so we
books.
have the Basic Art of Italian Cooking series. There's 3 in that series, and then there's about 7 in a coffee table book series called The Basic Art of. The Basic Art of Coffee, The Basic Art of Cocktails, The Basic Art of Pizza, The Basic Art of Pasta. Those are coffee table books, and they're just on one topic. So yeah, so there's about 10 of them now. And then I have a new book coming out for the fall called The Basic Art of Italian Cooking Diaries, and
Right.
subtitled Season. So it's based on the diaries that I put together when I was living in Italy. And this one will be divided into 4 chapters. Each chapter represents a season. And there'll be entries for my diaries for that season, and then recipes that go along with that for that season. So,
Right.
mhm.
Wow. That is that must have taken a lot of time writing the books and
Yes, yes, I do.
yeah. When are we getting near the time? Which is
Yeah, I
almost
do actually have to go. So,
okay. I don't want. We don't want to get late
yeah,
for this as well. On the where can the viewers, the
yes,
listeners?
they can find me at marialiberati.com. The podcast is the Maria Liberati Show, and they can find that anywhere you can find podcasts. And just Google Maria Liberati. You'll find my YouTube channel. My Roku channel is The Basic Art of Italian Cooking by Maria Liberati. On Instagram, it's Maria Liberati. On Facebook, it's Chef Maria Liberati. On Twitter, it's Maria Liberati. And Pinterest, it's Maria Liberati, and LinkedIn, it's M Liberati.
Okay.
So yeah, so
So there you go. So if you want to get in touch with Maria Liberati, that's the way to do it.
yes,
Uh, and you can get in touch with her and regarding that. So you've done a lot of amazing stuff, and obviously, uh, from your website, your career in chef, and I saw something about on your website, award winning. You won an award.
yes, I won a few awards. I won. It's an international award called the Gourmand World Cookbook Awards. And
Right.
yeah, I won that award. That was actually given out in Paris in 2010. And I won that for my cookbooks. Yeah, for my culinary, they're culinary memoir books more so than cookbooks. Yes, I did. Thank you for mentioning that. Yes. And then
No problem.
in 2013, my blog was selected as the culinary travel blog of the year by the New York Travel Writers Society. And then to 2020, we got an award for innovative culinary content by a company called Corporate Livewire, who's in the UK, by the way.
Right.
And yep, so we did.
And are you like permanently based in the US? Is that
Yes, well, that's where I think I am getting a call.
okay?
Ah, oh no, 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 it's not. It's not. It's just me putting my volume up. Yes, that's actually my base. I was actually living between Italy and the US. But when the pandemic hit, I just mainly stayed in the US. So we'll see
Right.
what's happening now and if I go back there. But anyway, I just have so much work that I've gotten involved with in the US because of that. Thankfully, I was able to, get a lot of projects going in the US. So on the East Coast, more or less, too, because it was at one point it became difficult to travel in the US, too. So, but anyway, yeah. So
Yeah.
doing so many things virtually. So,
Okay, that's absolutely great, and that's what you're doing, and obviously uh, that is not just a work, like you said. It's more like a hobby. What you're doing,
mhm.
uh, and it's a fascinating. It is really fascinating the kind of stuff you're doing, and I'm sure we are going to bring you back on the podcast. And obviously, like I said, we will obviously bring you back another way as well with what we'll discuss later on.
Yes,
Oh,
we can
yeah,
discuss
yeah,
about your ideas
yeah,
about what you're doing. All right, that
exactly.
sounds great.
So we will do that. So first of all, thank you very much, Maria Liberati. It's been a pleasure to bring you on,
Yes,
and and uh, and all the best for your um, your channel and the stuff you're doing. And regarding the viewers, we will be back soon with another episode, and we'll be back with more guests soon on the podcast, and also we will bring some news on the more different stuff which we are bringing on the podcast with when it comes to new series and new stuff. But until then, it's saying thank you very much, Maria,
thank you.
uh, and I will, and I'll be back soon with another episode, very short.
Great. We'll be talking to you soon. All right, thank you.
Thank you.